So, you guys, this man from Washington, Travis Decker, unalived his three daughters. I can't even believe I'm doing this video, honestly. He unalived his three daughters. I want you to just watch this video. This is the last video he had with these children before he took them somewhere and did the act. Watch the video and see.
Make room for it. Okay. Decker. Nice.
You can't stop halfway, Abby.
There we go, Abby. Nice. Olivia. Okay, bringing it down.
Oh, nice.
Bring it up.
No, put it back.
Bringing it down.
So that was the last video he had with these kids before he unalived them, right? The mother of the children declared her kids missing when the father of her child came, to take these kids alongside with him because they were no longer together anymore, right? So Whitney was Travis Decker's ex-wife. They divorced some time ago, and she pleaded with the court that she wouldn't want a shared custody, just like they do in America. She wouldn't want that with this man because this man have challenges, mental challenges. He had PTSD. This man was once a veteran in the American army, you understand? And so she knew how these things work. She told the judge when they were going for their divorce, she made it clear to him, no, I want these kids to be with me alone. But they had to grant him, and said, okay, he can always come and see the children whenever he wants to and take them even to his place whenever he wants to. Now, where I'm worried is, how would they allow this man? Let me tell you one thing. This man is homeless. Yeah. He lives in a truck. How would they even grant this man permission to always come take these three kids? You understand? Now, the wife at first complained, but she was like, okay, she let it go because according to her, Travis was a very good dad. You can see in that video, you can see him playing with his children very well. He was a very good dad to his children. Like, that was it. So this day he came in and requested that he was going to take these children for 5 o'clock and return them back after 3 hours. And then after 3 hours, she said when he came to take these three kids, she noticed that he was very quiet. He was somehow, but he pretended because she asked him and he said there was no problem. And then, playfully, he took his three girls and then he left. Normally, they were supposed to go out for just 3 hours. So now she was waiting for her kids to be back by 8. She waited 8, thereabouts. She didn't see her girls. She didn't see him. She called his number. He wasn't taking his calls anymore. She became worried. She alerted the police and all of that. They started looking for them. That was where they now saw him. They now saw the bodies of 3 girls inside one bush, like that. They saw his truck parked at the side of that place. You understand? But they didn't see him there. When they checked, they saw the children wrapped in a zip bag with plastic over them, the 3 of them. And they checked them, they already, they were not alive anymore. And they checked these children and confirmed that these children were the 3 kids that were missing: Evelyn, Caitlin, and Olivia. They were the 3 kids that were missing. And so that was when they now alerted them, and meanwhile, the man has already run away. They didn't see the man anymore. He left. Nobody knew where he went to. Incommunicado. Even though, the way they do their own investigations, they investigated that prior to that day, the man has been making researches about how to move to Canada, what kind of jobs to get in Canada, and all of that, And then the road that his truck was found and where the bodies of these kids were found was also on that same road, right, to Canada. Not really still in Washington, but you could still use that same road to Canada. Right now, they are suspecting maybe he has moved into Canada. Some people are saying it's possible he has already unalived himself or something, because as at today, making it the fourth day, they've still not found this man, but they are hell bent on getting these children, because you guys, this is not what should happen to somebody else. Even though they set up a GoFundMe account, for her, for her to be able to take care of the funeral and move on. Her children will never be back. Right now, people are really turning up. The last time I checked, it was like 1,200. Yeah, people contributed like 1.2 million already out of 1.5. You guys, people have been responding positively. But the thing is, it will never get her children back to her again. But now, here's one funny thing she did on Sunday. She wished him a happy Father's Day. Yeah, she posted it on a post on TikTok that she wished him a happy Father's Day. Stating that he was a very good man and blah 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 blah. Even when I watched the video, she posted on Father's Day, I got to understand that this man is very kind. What do you think would have happened? What happened? Like, how? God, I'm so speechless right now. Like, what happened? Maybe it's the mental issue, right? What would have happened if she had said, okay, I'm not going to let these children go with you today, when she noticed that, okay, the man's, behavior towards her that day was kind of awkward, knowing fully well that he had a mental issue. And according to her, that he has been reaching out for help too. He has been seeking for help from the military that he hasn't gotten. He's been seeking for serious help everywhere. He hasn't gotten. But as a mother, you should have the instinct that this one that is like this, you would have just looked for a way to cover it. But I don't blame her anyways, because something in her would have said, let me just allow these children go with him. He loves them so much. If you see beautiful moments this Travis have had with these children, you're going to be shocked. It's so sad, honestly. It's very painful. This should not happen to any mother at all, honestly. And this is the warning or my advice to people who are going through divorce, or people who are single parents sharing custody with the father of your kids. If you know that this man has any slight symptoms of mental issue, please do not allow them go with your kids. Do not even take the risk. It doesn't matter. It's not worth it. Stories like this are things that will break that woman for the rest of her life. How do you expect Whitney or Whitney's life, to move on? It's not going to be possible. But I still wonder how and why she was now wishing the man a happy Father's Day. I don't know. Probably, according to her, the man might really be a good man. Who knows? But come on, you took the life of 3 innocent girls, beautiful girls. You took their life. These children trusted you so much as a father. They trusted you with their life, and you could do this to them. This is not fair. This happens anywhere, not just in America. It happens everywhere, you guys. Check and see if that man has mental issues. Do not allow them go away with your kids. Keep them with you. If you don't have anything to give them, trust God. Work. The little you have, you manage with your kids. Tomorrow is going to be better. Right now, these 3 beautiful kids are no longer here to even tell the story. They are not here again. If you ask me, I would say it's negligence in the part of the mother as well. She should also share in the blame. And then the judge that granted this man access to these children too should be sued. The woman told you no. She said no. I know what this man is going through, and you insisted that this man must be in the children's life. Then that man too should share. He should share in this whole issue that is going on. The man too should be arrested as well. Come on, this is not a good news at all. God help us, and I pray God help her find peace. This is not an easy one, you guys.